Understanding ISF rights. Corporate officers. Welcome back to our video series on customs brokerage and international trade. In today's episode, we will be exploring the rights of corporate officers regarding importer security filing, ISF. As corporate officers play a crucial role in overseeing import operations, understanding their rights and responsibilities in ISF compliance is essential. Let's dive in. The role of corporate officers in ISF compliance. Corporate officers, such as CEOs, CFOs, and other high-ranking executives, often have ultimate responsibility for the activities of their companies, including import operations. As such, they play a critical role in ensuring ISF compliance and are subject to certain rights and responsibilities. Legal accountability for ISF compliance. Corporate officers have a legal duty to ensure that their companies comply with all applicable laws and regulations, including ISF requirements. They can be held personally liable for any violations or non-compliance, which can result in fines, penalties, and potential criminal charges. Right to obtain accurate and timely information. As part of their responsibilities, corporate officers have the right to obtain accurate and timely information regarding import operations and ISF compliance. This includes access to relevant documentation, reports, and data that allow them to assess the company's level of compliance and take appropriate actions. Responsibility for designating responsible parties. Corporate officers are responsible for designating individuals within their organizations who will be responsible for handling ISF compliance. This includes ensuring that those designated individuals have the necessary knowledge, training, and resources to fulfill their roles effectively. Authority to establish compliance policies and procedures. Corporate officers have the authority to establish internal policies and procedures related to ISF compliance. This includes implementing systems and controls to ensure accurate and timely filing of ISFs, as well as monitoring and auditing processes to ensure ongoing compliance. Collaboration with customs brokers. Corporate officers should collaborate closely with customs brokers to ensure effective ISF compliance. Customs brokers can provide valuable expertise and guidance, assisting in the development and implementation of compliance strategies while keeping corporate officers informed about any regulatory changes or updates. Responsibility for remediation of non-compliance. In the event of ISF non-compliance, corporate officers have the responsibility to take appropriate remedial actions. This may involve conducting internal investigations, implementing corrective measures, and ensuring that any issues are addressed promptly to prevent future violations. Liability mitigation through due diligence. Corporate officers can mitigate their personal liability through due diligence. By actively monitoring ISF compliance, implementing strong internal controls, and addressing any compliance gaps promptly, officers demonstrate their commitment to compliance and reduce the risk of personal liability. Duty to stay informed. Corporate officers have a duty to stay informed about changes in ISF requirements, industry best practices, and any relevant legal developments. This can be achieved through ongoing education, attending industry conferences, and engaging with industry associations. Authority to allocate resources. Corporate officers have the authority to allocate resources and invest in technologies, training, and personnel to ensure effective ISF compliance. Recognizing the importance of compliance, officers should prioritize the allocation of resources to support compliance efforts. Evaluation of customs broker performance. Corporate officers should periodically evaluate the performance of their customs brokers in terms of ISF compliance. This may include reviewing compliance reports, conducting audits, and addressing any concerns or issues to ensure that the chosen customs broker is meeting the company's compliance expectations. Collaboration with legal and compliance departments. Effective collaboration between corporate officers, legal departments, and compliance teams is crucial for ISF compliance. By working together, these stakeholders can develop comprehensive compliance programs, address any legal or regulatory risks, and ensure a culture of compliance within the organization. Record-keeping and document management. Corporate officers are responsible for establishing record-keeping and document management practices to support ISF compliance. This includes maintaining accurate and complete records related to import operations, ISF filings, and any supporting documentation required by customs authorities. Regular reporting and communication. Corporate officers should establish regular reporting and communication channels to stay informed about the company's ISF compliance status. This may involve receiving reports from designated parties, attending compliance meetings, and addressing any compliance-related matters promptly. Training and education for employees. Corporate officers should prioritize ongoing training and education for employees involved in import operations. By investing in their employees' knowledge and skills, officers contribute to a culture of compliance and reduce the risk of ISF violations. Disciplinary measures for non-compliance. When non-compliance occurs, corporate officers may need to implement disciplinary measures to enforce compliance standards. This may include issuing warnings, implementing corrective actions, or even terminating individuals who repeatedly fail to comply with ISF requirements. Legal counsel and expert advice. Corporate officers should seek legal counsel and expert advice when necessary to ensure proper ISF compliance. Engaging with legal professionals who specialize in customs and trade laws can provide valuable guidance and assist officers in making informed decisions. Corporate officers play a pivotal role in ensuring ISF compliance within their organizations. By understanding their rights and responsibilities, allocating resources, collaborating with customs brokers, and prioritizing compliance, officers contribute to a strong culture of compliance and mitigate personal liability. Thank you for watching today's video, and please stay tuned for more informative content on customs brokerage and international trade.